Did you do it? You can't even time the countdown properly. Podcast is over.
That's it, done.
Happy Tuesday. Happy 7:30 on a Tuesday. We got Jimmy from Kellyogg's and we got the star of the show, Conrad, aka Conrads.Cards. What's going on? We'll say a quick hello to a couple people in the chat before we get cracking on. Culture TCG in from about 2 o'clock today, as always. Well, usually as always. We got Carly's in, we got Evans in. Well, these guys are all at like 2 o'clock. Delibird's there. Jack is in. Irish Card Depot's in. What's going on? Yana Banana is in. What's happening, Yana? Phantom Pulls. Don't forget to like the stream. He's dead right. Like the button. Press the button. Press the like button. We got my wife in. Good. Bran is there. Delibird dropped some content. Everybody go watch Delibird's content on Instagram after this. I haven't watched it yet. I'm excited to see it. He's giving it about his pulls, so I can't wait to go watch that.
It's good about me.
that's yeah, I mean, that's always something we could do.
That was part of the course.
Fitzy Connor 99, what a time to be alive. Absolutely what a time to be alive. 7:30 on a Tuesday night. What else would you be doing? Yana says, look at that for a handsome trio. No, it's just Conrad. Ron's not here.
After that McDonald's.
Kev, what's going on, Kev? What's happening, man?
So Kev.
We got a few people in.
All the lads.
We've got a slight time limit, so we won't talk. What's the word? We won't jibber jabber for too long. We'll get stuck in. I'll do my classic intro that I make up on the spot. Welcome back to Beyond the Box podcast, episode 14. Episode 14. We've got Jimmy Kellyogg's Cards with me today, and we've got our star of the show, Conrad's Cards, who is just starting off on his vendor journey. He's ventured into the world of vending in a crazy time of Pokemon and is happy to come on and tell us about the pains and the joys and the adventure that is vending for the first time. Jaylings is what's happened. First time catching a podcast live.
Woohoo!
Yes, we love to see it. Conrad, just to give everybody a heads up, Conrad has a bad cough for about 2 weeks. He's coughing every time he talks, so forgive him, but he's here.
You wouldn't think, like, I would need to talk in a podcast or something?
No. You're not here for looks. You're not here to talk. You're just here while me and Kellyogg's. You're just kind of like a Ron, fill in the blank kind of thing. Guys, can we get a big welcome into the podcast for Conrad Cards? What's happening, Conrad? How are you?
How's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great evening. I know it's a Tuesday, but sure. You know what I mean? What a time to be alive, as Connor said.
What a time to be alive. How are you today, Jimmy?
Good, very good, man. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do a quick chat about Megafan and Irish Card Market. We had a big weekend. Big weekend. What's the story, lads? How was Megafan?
Let Conrad hit that one up, yeah.
Sorry, just before we go ahead, just to say, Yana just made a super chat and doesn't know what it is. Yana, you just donated to the channel.
You've just given us money, that's what it is.
Just donated to the channel.
5% of that's mine.
But thank you, Yana. We appreciate the potential accident. I can refund it if you don't know what
how much was
it. You don't need to know.
Yeah. What's my cut?
I'll have to pay rent next month. Thank you, Yana. DP Curry, what's happening? What's going on? Yeah, guys, fill us in. What happened? How was Megafan? How did it go?
Well, I know personally, it was a 5-hour up and down journey, but it was well worth it. Hey, it was class crack. Hey, it was great meeting everybody. It was the first time I met like all the sort of southern creators and all. Seen some really like cool obscure cards. Got myself some big pickups and met Big Jim. Although he did, so I did the mystery ball and I got my pack and I opened it and it was the first Phantasmal Flames pack I had since that day. And I think he planned it. I swear he planned it. And it had nothing in it. I had to give it away for it to be a Charizard,
It was Wade.
Yeah.
Did you spend much?
if my girlfriend's listening, no, I didn't.
No.
Close your ears, Maria, for 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. A lot.
Was that your first card show in the south?
No, I was at Dublin Card Show last year, although I probably wasn't given the opportunity to spend much because it was hectic. Do you know what I mean? So this one was a lot more chill out. It was great to see the lads. Do you know what I mean? Like seeing everybody that was in the community and going around all the stands and actually getting to see binders without having to box up as many people as I could to get to the binders.
Absolutely, I'd imagine so. Culchi with the super chat again. Appreciate you, Culchi. Thank you very much. He did say that's Jimmy's cut, so.
Good man, coach.
What about Jimmy from a vendor point of view? How was the show?
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought the event space was really good, nice and well spread out. There was like space in between vendors, which is always a nice little kind of, sometimes you feel like you're packed in like sardines, but it was nicely spaced out, nicely lit, good advertising for it. Like all the way up to it. Declan and the boys there were advertising like crazy. Yeah. We got in there then, and lovely spread of vendors from TCG to there was plushies, there was keychains, there was all sorts going on. There was wrestling, there was Warhammer, everything, anything. It was a nice mix. 11 o'clock started, busy. All the early birdies came in, happy out. Everyone got around, got good deals going very quick. 12 o'clock then, everyone else kind of funneled in, and the cosplayers were unreal. Definitely the first show where I've taken so many photos of people, and I still miss people.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. Like everyone was on point. You could tell a lot of effort into it. And then just piggybacking off Conrad, like literally first time I met him, geez, we hung out all day. We had Bran in, hung out with him. I couldn't get rid of him. Bran hung out all day. Kev came up, met Delibird, like Jesus, like everyone. It was just so nice and chill. It was brilliant. We were just missing you, Dino. That's all it was.
Don't worry. You get me the next one. It's just the vibe, isn't it? Like you could almost go and not spend money and still have a class time. Like
it was unreal. And even afterwards, then we met up with Paige and Stu, like long-time friends of the hobby, and like we just wound down, and it was just perfect. It was a nice kind of way to finish off the evening. And some big sales, big trades. Like I managed to pick myself up a Bubble Mew, never owned one. Managed to shift a Blue Eyes Ghost Rare off to some schmuck. Picked up 8 slabs, which I said I would not be doing at shows. Picked up some Ascended Hero singles, which I said was too early to buy. So I done everything in your video that I said I wouldn't do last week.
I think you called the wrong person a schmuck, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm definitely the one that's losing out in these events. I have to calm it in.
We'll have to do another episode where it's Jimmy telling you how not to be a vendor.
Oh yeah, like basically make a bunch of rules and then break them. So yeah, Conrad, that's it. You take all of that info for you.
That's it.
Class, love it. Well, I was at the Irish Card Market the day before. Obviously, I was meant to get the Mega Fan. By the way, just to throw it out there, thank you to a lot of people reached out after I put up that story. I didn't mean to panic everyone, but there was a lot of people that I said I would meet them at Mega Fan, and just it was easy to put up a story. But wife came down with a bug where she's a high risk pregnancy, and I just didn't want to risk not being at home. She's doing much better now. She's out of bed and she's up and about. But just even a bug while she's high risk, I didn't want to be away. But yes, that's why I didn't get to Mega Fan. But yeah, Irish Card Market the day before was good. It was my first time at Irish Card Market. That's their second or third time round. That was good. If anyone hasn't watched the video yet, I had a blast. The challenge was better this time. I won't give any spoilers if you haven't watched it. But,
not hard.
Man, such a blast. It's good setup. I enjoyed the show. Good day. So I'll definitely try and get the next one as well. But yeah, let's stop waffling and we'll let's roast this guy Conrad. See what we can get out of him.
Let me start waffling.
Conrad, Floor is yours. Before we start jumping into the present time, quick background. Did you collect before? Did you collect as a kid? Is this your first time? Give us that kind of brief history first of all.
Well, I can tell you the first time, like in terms of games and all, like I'd collect games when I was younger. So I mean, there's a picture of me in a nappy playing Grand Theft Auto 2, I think it was, and it's floating about, but I'll not be sharing it on here anyway. That's for sure.
Not yet.
I used to like, I would collect games. I still have like a lot of them today, like Colin McRae Rally and F1. So just it was like I sort of stepped into that one. But no, I collected Pokemon kids when I was young. See, I'm from like the era of like Diamond and Pearl, Black and White. So like that was whenever I was in school, early in secondary school when I was collecting. So there was a lot of Watsy sort of floating about and all, and I probably had some big stuff. But see, I was a fan of any arts, so I didn't really get rarity. So I probably traded like a Charizard away for like a Squirtle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't mind, and it's probably for the better because
it's a good trade.
You only do your head in. Yeah. Some older lad was like, "Oh, this is class. This this Snivy card, and, it's a common, and I'm probably giving away like a base set Charizard or something." But that's the way I sort of was when I was younger. I never really focused on value. I still really don't nowadays, but sure. I would have collected match attacks a lot when I was younger. Like your 08, 09 Premier League 9-10. I used to have binders full of them.
Yes.
So yeah, when it came to cards in general, like Pokemon and match attacks, yeah, they all got through out. So not by my my own hand, but sure. Yeah. That's really it in terms of like all my collecting up to maybe 2019. I collected model cars in between then. Me and my dad used to go to like car shows and stuff, and I'd always pick up model cars. I liked like Ford Escorts, and like the sort of
okay.
Yeah, so I used to be big into cars and go-karting and all. That's why I'm still a wee bit into Formula 1 and all. But
right.
But in 2019, that would be the start of like the proper card journey that I'm on now, and I was just in had my first job, so I decided like seen Burning Shadows packs, and I was like, I don't know what these are. Has Charizard in the front, I think I had, and I was like, do you know what? Will I give it a go? Like, and funny enough, out of my first pack, I have this on hand. Like, this is my first pack ever. I have it. If you've seen Ron Collects, did a post with Mercurial, I think it is.
Yeah.
Where it talks about your most, what card do you treasure the most, and this is mine because it brought me back into the hobby. It was a Sophocles art rare, or like full art. So that was one of my first pack ever. So I was like, coming back into it. So I always kept it, and it just means more to me because it brought me into this, where I don't have money anymore, basically.
That's mad. That's not what I expected. I thought it was going to pull something mad.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be massive. Yeah, I was like, oh.
That's like £400 or something like that. But,
guys, sorry, just one quick second. Do one of you guys have the video playing in the background?
No.
There's a maybe if people in the chat as well can verify. I'm hearing feedback off someone.
Is it off me again?
It could be.
I'll accept both of mine, but I've muted them both. So,
yeah, every time.
I'm gonna add as much for you as possible.
I think it's coming back through you, Jimmy.
This man, he has his continuity with his audio issues.
Someday I'm going to pay for it.
Oh, yeah. I'm brutal. Yeah. Can you hear it now still?
Let me tell you. Yeah, we can. And you know what? This guy trained as like a sound engineer in college.
Do you know what? Like, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. No, it's still there.
See, is that any better or is it? No.
It's like... Yeah, no, it's like...
I switched off my mic, so it was still going after it went. So.
It's like it's coming out of your headset and back into the mic.
Yeah, shouldn't be. A second. I'll unplug the headset and see what that does. Is that any better?
Let me see if we can...
I can still hear a wee bit.
Yeah, I can still hear you now. Hello to Gary, hello to TCG Sean, Rip the Chase. Rip the Chase, a screen recording, waiting for a shout out. What's going on, Lorenzo? What's happening, my friend? There you go. Stop screen recording. Yeah, the chat are hearing it as well.
My friend Conrad got a Totodile from Rip the Chase. He likes starters from that era.
He bought a Totodile off him.
He likes common cards, as long as they're the starters.
I don't know what that is, Jimmy.
Now we can't hear it. Don't make me laugh. I'll only cough.
Right, you just don't listen, because if you unplug the mic there and it's still there, it means it could be selected a different mic instead of the headset. He has an actual mic, Sean. He has an actual mic. By the way, you're getting made fun of, Conrad, for saying cards. They're writing CYARDS in the chat.
I think that when I'm surrounding myself with like Southern people, I turn into a bit of a chameleon. So I adopt my Cavan accent a wee bit, like a tiny bit, and it's like a mix mash, like, do you know what I mean?
No, Jimmy, I don't know what you're doing, Jimmy. I can't even hear you anymore. Can't hear you, but that noise has gotten louder. Sounds like a mic not plugged in correctly.
If you want to lip sync it, I'll do my best to translate.
Oh, you did? No, you didn't.
Oh.
Just bear with us, guys. Slight technical issue. We're working on it. Our IT team are all hands on deck. Turn it off and on again.
Put it in rice.
Oh? No. I thought, oh, here. Is the mic plugged in fully? What if we totally disconnect the headset? Every time it goes quiet, I think he has it, and then...
We do the podcast, I guess.
I muted him just to stop that noise for a second. Right, are we there? Are you... Oh, I think you stopped it. You did it.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, go again.
Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Hello.
You got rid of that weird background noise, but you're like really muffled now or something.
I'd take it.
All right. Yeah.
Will we just go with it?
Any better?
Yeah, no, I can't understand a word you said. It's like really muffled. Really muffled. Someone said, yep, he's good, and then someone said, nope, he's gone.
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be how it is for the rest of my life.
And, my girlfriend said, stop coughing.
Yeah, well, listen to your girlfriend and stop coughing. It's
no, any worse?
Let's go with it for a second. Try again.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Any worse? Any better? Any worse? Any worse?
Pringles can.
What flavor? It does sound like... It sounds like you're talking like this into the... It sounds like you're talking like that into the mic.
Let me know when my flight is, Jimmy.
Yeah. The next flight.
Oh, lad. Let me go to Gran Canaria instead of work tomorrow.
Honestly, I'll be there, yeah. Let's do it.
Huh?
No, Conrad's not from Calvin.
No, unplug the mic.
Sean, he has got a new mic.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, you did it.
Better?
Oh my god, perfect. Do not touch anything. Put your hands in the air.
I know I can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. Sorry.
It's 5 your wages.
We can hear you perfect.
Dellybird's watching. What he is watching. Give me that piece of that burger. Lad. You sent me a picture of his burger.
You can't hear us at all? Oh, lads. If you want to just sit and just say random things and hope it fits into the conversation.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now? Hear anything? Hello? 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 Hello?
I'm gonna start mouthing it like.
No, go on. You guys just go ahead, and I'll catch up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right, I think we'll mute him, and maybe he can give me a sign if he thinks he's got it working. Hello? All right, I muted him. I think. No, I didn't mute him.
I mean, I can hear him personally, but it might be a different audio, is it?
Oh, I gotta mute him over here. Hang on. Good gosh. I do apologize for any bad behavior. Right, Conrad, it's me and you, pal. Let's do this.
All right, buddy.
All right. So you gave us a quick run of your background. So you got back in 2019 after you pulled that beautiful trainer card.
Oh, a delightful trainer card. I thought, what is this? You know, I'd never seen full art cards in my life, so cards. I need to stop saying cards. Full art cards. And then basically I took over everything. My girlfriend, she got me like loads of booster boxes of like Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze and Battle Styles, and I was what's the word? Was treated very, very well. But the packs themselves didn't. So I basically got nothing in them packs, but it was great fun when they opened and all, and sort of got into the hobby back around that time, and then Logan Paul did his box break and prices shot through the roof even, and it was a bit mad. Opened 3 boxes of Evolving Skies. It was either 2 or 3, and got a Gyarados full art, and now you look at the price of booster boxes and you're like, imagine you kept that sealed. But you're not thinking that in the moment. You're like, have a bit of fun and rip, because me as a big fan of Rayquaza, like I wanted the V and the VMAX, so.
Did you get it?
Gyarados full art, and that was about it. You know what I mean? Like, and it was I honest to God, I think in whatever it was, like the 2 boxes and whatever loose packs, I got 2 full art cards, not 1 alt art, not 1 rainbow, nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but at least you didn't pay a leg and an arm for the booster box.
That's it too. Like, I don't see how people are going like to buy it to open it nowadays, because you can get the hits out of it for the price you're paying, and it was called Evolving Cries for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Fair. Just quickly to the chat, actually, 2 quick things. Just make sure, can you let us know that you can hear both myself and Conrad at least, and that we're okay? And then, as always, I might miss some questions. We'll give time back at the end. Let us know all your questions at the end. But if I do miss them, I apologise. Just make sure you come back to us later on. Sorry, one quick one. Conrad, can you please say 1 Garda, 2 Gardy?
1 Garda, 2 Gardy.
If anybody is not from Ireland, it's an Irish thing. Apologies. Yeah. Right, we've burned some time there.
I should probably say I'm from the north and the south, so I got the best of both worlds, really.
You're from both?
Yeah, my dad's from he lives in Monaghan, and then up here I live in Tyrone. So
you do have a bit of both. Yeah. So he's half and half, everybody, all right? He's half and half.
That's why I've got Revolut.
Yeah, fair. Are we giving Jimmy one quick opportunity here? Jimmy?
Hey, Zebra.
Can you hear us?
There?
Yeah, I can hear you now, anyway.
Not sure we want to hear you, though.
You're the comic
relief?
It's very muffled, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll just keep you on mute. You just listen to the conversation. Have a good time.
Yeah. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
Get the chat up, and if you have any questions, pop it in the chat, and I'll take yours as priority.
Look pretty.
Right, I'm going to mute you again there, Jimmy. If you think you have it, give me a quick wave, and we'll let you try again, right?
Didn't look too confident.
Mute it again. Right, I don't want to... We've only got till about 9 o'clock here, so I do want to get stuck in. So before, obviously, one of the main reasons we have you on is because you just started vending, and there's a lot of people right now. Someone wrote to me before the podcast telling me they were about to start vending and they were interested in watching the podcast. But before you started vending, there was another small business venture first, right?
Yep.
Do you want to talk to us about that?
So I was selling cards on Facebook and eBay for years. So that was my biggest problem, was I was pulling hits from packs and selling them immediately on eBay and Facebook to buy more packs.
Yeah.
So so that was a horrible idea, to be honest. But then I decided, with all my other hits, I was like, I want to buy myself something. All those years I wasn't buying singles when I should have been. That was probably my biggest regret ever, because everything's went tenfold now. It's completely like a Shining Fates for a shiny GX for a Quasar, like the promo from Hidden Fates.
Yeah.
Was like 30 quid, and now it's like 100. Do you know what I mean? And even though it's not the biggest jump ever, it is whenever you were looking at it at one stage. But anyways, so I basically I said, you know what, I might give this Whatnot a try, because I've seen a lot of people doing it, and I was like, maybe this is a good way to offload my singles, maybe so I can buy some more, because I was getting back into the hype, because I kind of rid the hype train a bit, because for a few years it was sort of, the hobby was on a lull, and there wasn't really many people around me collecting, so it wasn't really something I was actively doing like every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to go back to it. I started Whatnot. Basically got like the fees and the auctions, like in terms of how low the sales were, it really wasn't worth it. And then even if it had been worth it, I like chatting to people, as you might be able to know, or people to tell. So you've got a chat and Whatnot, but it's not the same as talking face to face. And I'd watched the likes of the Bulbasaur, for years, and then I'd start watching Coop's Collection a bit more.
Yeah.
Even the likes of Alan through the summer whenever he started. And then I realized here there's actually a bit of a scene in the North growing a bit, because whenever I seen these big shows and all, it was always Dublin Card Show, or these massive shows where people already have table full of stuff.
Yeah.
And there was nothing really like that here. I keep going off the point right now, to be honest, but
let me redirect it. What was Whatnot like?
In full, good experience, but not for me. Just not for me.
Why not?
Well, it could all lead to one night, really, but with the infamous box of Phantasmal Flames I had, to be honest. But even at that, I only did that stream as a one-off, because I was heading to London the week after, and I said, here, I've got this box from pre-order. I'll sell, all the packs bar 6, keep 6 for myself to rip open. And I was selling them at retail. Thought, let's be nice, selling retail, I'll make a wee bit of money, I'll be able to take that over to London anyway. And I gave 3 packs away that stream. The first giveaway pack had, and I can see you laughing, the first giveaway pack had a gold Charizard in it. And then I said, do you know what, them 6 last packs, I'll just sell them too. Why not? One of them, the next one, giveaway pack, nothing in it. And then as part of that 6 packs that I kept for myself, there was the Charizard SIR in a free giveaway. 2 free giveaway packs, 1 gold SIR and 1 gold and 1 SIR. And it was the most horrible feel in my life. And there's a picture out there of me cowering in a corner right there, just being like, why didn't I go leave my brother to the airport when he asked? Honestly, I could have missed that. It was. I'll say this: I was happy for the people, but at the same time, I was like, "There's people on the same night charging a 10 quid a pack, and I'm just saying, here, $5 will do." Like, I actually lost money on loads of packs and everything, so it was. Financially and mentally, it was a horrible decision in the end.
I'm proud of you for giving them away. That was a beautiful giveaway.
There was the Antrim Card Club in the time it was on in the library. It was on literally the next morning. So every single vendor was like, "Sorry about that," and like half of them were going, like half laughing, and you're like, "Oh, jeez!" And I'm literally like, I've got the parcels in my car ready to go. Does someone want to take the keys? Maybe take them out. Oh no, something's happened to them, and I'll slip them a fiver down the alley. Do you know what I mean? To make them, just come back to me. But yeah, it was. Do you know what? Though in doing that, I found that I know I believe in karma. Do you lads believe in karma?
Yeah, well, I mean,
somewhat.
Yeah. What goes around comes around, kind of thing.
Because since then, I pulled a Ho SAR, a Garchomp SAR, a Lucario SAR, all that sort of things. Just since then. So, and that was between like 30 packs. So like I think me luck's there. Like so.
Yeah, listen, like, don't get me wrong. Like when you're giving away something big, there is that bit of like, oh, this could be mine. But I don't know about you, but it's an amazing feeling giving someone something huge like that.
Oh, that's it too. Like even though I was raging that I could have had the Mew collection, it was like, do you know what? Like I'm there selling packs. You know what I mean? It's not mine at the end of the day, and I've pulled someone something class, so they're going to be happy with. Literally, the two people I sent it to didn't follow me on Instagram or anything. They followed me after that, kept writing me going, "Thank you so much." Do you know how many people you see these people scamming?
Yeah.
You see people pulling a god pack. Like I seen with Coop's collection, someone pulled a One Piece god pack.
Yeah.
And then they, took it off camera, and you seen all the backlash with them, and
yeah,
they were telling me like, you see people taking these big cards in and scamming people and shutting down their account and all. And I was like, do you know what I mean? It's if you're intending to sell, it's not yours. So like, don't be giving out and don't be crying if you pack something big. Although I did cry a little bit, but sure.
Listen, doing the right thing and giving that away and make sure it's been sent out and all that good stuff. It's better for you in the long run. Those little quick wins, like the guys who scammed Coop, it's a quick win. It doesn't last. Like doing things good for people that follow you and watch your stuff in the long run. It's a much bigger win. You know what I mean?
That's it. It never crossed my mind like to go, oh, I'll actually take these cards. I never once thought that, because it's as I said, what goes around comes around, and even at the same time, it's not mine. So
exactly. No, listen, as heartbreaking as it might be, is that so? What was the reason that you stopped Whatnot? It just wasn't worth it, or
it was. I think so. For me, at that, so it was in around October, whenever I'd started talking to the local vendors at the card club. I talked to Alan, Jumping Jack Cards.
Yep.
I talked to Card Shack, Andrew.
Yeah.
I even talked to some people who were thinking of going into vending, and I just said, do you know what? I like whenever I watch YouTube. So I watch a lot of YouTube on binging these types of long term or long content vendor videos.
Same.
And I said I love interacting with people anyway, so I'd rather do that than sell on a website to a bunch of text. I want to see these people in real life, chat away to them, even chat about stuff that's not Pokemon at all. And I said, here, what would you, this is going into starting about vending, but I was talking to some of them lads. I was like, here, what would it take to start vending, and can you give me a few pointers and all? And all the lads were so helpful. There wasn't one person that turned away and said, you know what, like, this is for us, not for you, so don't come near. Everyone was very, very like, you should do it, So I think that's what sort of stuck to me more than anything, to be honest.
So the main reason for stopping Whatnot was because vending seemed to suit you better in terms of the interactions.
Yeah.
Probably more
100%.
Successful. Yeah.
And this would be one part of it for me as well. Whenever you're interacting with people in person, you can get trade-ins, so you're always recycling your stock. Whereas with Whatnot, it stays in that bubble. Maybe someone will message you on it saying, "Do you want to buy cards off me?" And you don't know what sort of if they're scamming or what. So
fair. So I think me and you spoke. It was probably a couple months before Christmas, and you had mentioned to me that you were looking to start vending. When you made that decision, how do you even start to plan to prepare? Like for me, if I was to start vending tomorrow, my thoughts would be, how do I get stock? How do I even start? How much do I need? Do I need money? Like, where do you even start thinking?
The first thought for me is, like, obviously it's money related. Like, at the end of the day, you need to buy in your stuff if you don't have any.
Yeah.
Like, I was lucky enough to have ripped so many packs back in the day that I had like different things lying over, and I had bought bundles on eBay. See, I have an affiliation with, or I love buying bundles on eBay, and I have extra cards that I'm like, I'm not arsed with these ones. Do you know what I mean? So I'd always put them in like a trade binder. And I got to the point where I was like, do you know what? If I build this up a wee bit more, I probably could build a table out of it, you know, like even just to start. Because I know I'd watched Alan's video on his first one, and he didn't have, like, you see people with big amount of stock, and he didn't have that. And then you see where he's growing to now. And I was thinking, do you know what? If he can do it, if I persist and I have the ambition for it, I'm sure I can do that, you know? So yeah, it was mainly through, in terms of getting stock in, it was through eBay and you know, Facebook Marketplace, and even messaging people to say, have you got any stock? I'll pay you a good percent, because, you know, money's starting. So I didn't want to like be like, just, you know, here's 70% for all that lot. I was trying to give people the best just to give a kickstart. Yeah, so I had to make a big decision to start the whole thing whenever I sold my Ace 10 Lugia, which was it was a big decision to make, but sure, it was one of those ones where, in order to really kickstart it, I'm gonna have to sacrifice that, you know. So
yeah, so the way you saw it was, getting your initial bunch of stock wasn't about starting off financially strong. It was just being able to actually go and vend with a decent amount of stock.
I didn't need big ticket items. I didn't need. I just needed enough volume to start.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily. It had to be specific to whichever era. Just, you know, spread out.
Yeah.
Stuff I had in my collection. Even, I know that a lot of people say, because I listened to, another podcast, and I'll shout it out. You know, we only listen to Crackin'Deano.
Go on, shout it out. I listen to the podcast too.
I think it's the Card Lounge podcast in the
Twice
US.
Baked Shake, yeah, I love them.
That's them. Yeah, I listen to them at work all the time, and they were saying, like, if you want to vend and you haven't got a lot of stuff to work with, you know, maybe get some stuff out of your PC to really build up that first initial vend, to, you know, so then you have something to go off. And if you want to, then you can always go back whenever you're, you know, satisfied enough and you've made your money back. You can go back and get that stuff.
Yeah.
So the Lugia, I'd like to hope to get back someday, because I sold it to a friend of mine, Pokémon, and he does the Belfast pop-up.
Sure.
And if he holds on to it for long enough, he can overcharge me all he wants. Because it was a pack fresh for myself, so, you know, he could overcharge like 20%. Don't tell him that, but I'd probably buy a pack off him.
You know. So you sold your Ace 10 Lugia. How much did that help you with stock?
So yeah, I actually sold it. I got a few PC bits, which was probably not the best part of it. Like, exactly. So I ended up getting like a good bit of cash from it. I even got the Destiny Rivals ATB. It's something I'd wanted for ages, never had my hands on it. Well, I did have my hands on it twice, ripped it, but this time it's staying there. And I was able to funnel that straight into buying some stock from Japan, and that seal product that I could turn into, because I wanted my table to start off variant. I didn't want to start it off with just singles. I wanted to be a bit of everything, you know, accessories and all sorts. So
that's fair. And then, so you've got all the singles you'd taken parts from your collection and parts you bought building up to the show. How do you go about then pricing? And another thing, because before we did this episode, I tried to put myself into, if I was to start vending, what are all the things I'd panic about? When it came to pricing, for me, I'm like, do I use Card Market? Do I use eBay? What if someone comes along and says, no, that's Card Market. No, you should be using eBay. No, that's wrong. No, you're not. Dude, that's not like. How do you even go about pricing? Did you ask people for help? Did you get good help? What was your method for pricing then?
So my friend Connor, as you know, Connor Fitzy, he helps Alan Conrad.Cards, and I actually asked him, like, how do you price? And he was sending me card market for certain items, and
Right.
maybe I think they, for slabs they might go to eBay and stuff like that, but for singles they go card market. I'd also asked like a few other vendors, what sort of pricing, and there was a mixed reaction of eBay, card market. Personally, myself, I said, "Do you know what? For lower end cards like your Japanese art rares,
Yeah.
anything really under like £7, I would price with card market. I know it's hard to understand because sometimes something could be £7 and under on card market, and it could be 20 on eBay, but like I don't know, it's sort of a thing where in my head I know, okay, Lugia, everyone loves Lugia, let's go eBay pricing, and then there could be like a Delibird art that yourself, like it mightn't go for a ton, so I'd use card market for that. For me, pricing is this is gonna sound so sad, but I like just sitting there and pricing cards. And it's not even to do with the money; it's just like organization. Well, I just love like getting a bit of organization, listen to some Two Johnnies podcast, and
fair.
Chill out. But yeah, for bigger priced items it would be eBay.
Okay.
So like your slabs, obviously it's harder because we work with a lot of I work with a lot of Ace, even a lot of the vendors up north. That's what I noticed between the north and the south. There's a lot of Ace up north being sold, but not a lot of Ace down south being sold.
Sure.
And that could be to do with obviously the process of getting your cards graded.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Yeah. But mostly card market for lower end, eBay for a bit of mid to high.
And that was kind of the general consensus when you reached out for a bit of help off other vendors, is card market for the lower end, eBay for the higher end.
There were some people that were like strictly one or the other, but I just said, we'll combine the two. When it came to lower end compared to higher.
I mean, I suppose it always, you can always have that discussion with the customer anyway. If they can show a different price and you're able to, find that middle ground, then.
Yeah, that's it. Whenever if someone came up to me and goes, "Here, this says £7 on this, but on card market says 5," I'm like fine with someone coming up to me and going, "Let's haggle." Like that's the sticker price isn't the sticker price.
Yeah.
It's not that that's the be all and end all. Get away from me stands, pay 7 or go. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So you can always come up to me and go, "You can get it cheaper here," and I'm like, "Sure, we can do that as part of the deal." Then you know what I mean.
And then, so just because I know, as I said, there's going to be a lot of people that this year are thinking of vending, or are in the process of their first vending show. I talk to someone regularly who's vending for the first time at the Dublin Card Show. All the small things that people might not think about: your table, your display, your signage, your whatever, your pricing stickers, all those little bits. What's that like? Is that stressful? Is there things you forgot about? Things you're like, oh, I'd never even thought of that. Like,
I'm probably the one person you shouldn't have got on, because I'm an oddball. I like all this. I like all the little things, because I've even got like on my phone. If you look at my phone, I've got a note of every little thing I need. Like it comes to stickers, it comes to table runner, it comes to cloth. Even when I went to Mega Fan Con, I was like, I made a list of what to bring with me. Do you know what I mean? Like
I'm the same. I use checklists. If I don't, I won't. I'll forget everything. So I'm with you on that. And what would be actually useful for those who are watching and thinking of vending? Could you give us a rundown of what your list looked like before you started vending?
Before I started, well, I think I have it, but I probably did off the top of my head. It was, so I wanted to bring accessories, something different. So play mats, ETB sleeves, regular sleeves, top loaders, just as a bit of because I didn't have the craziest amount of singles, I wanted to make sure maybe to spread it out.
Yeah.
So that if some people, like I use Mint Keeper, by the way, that's the ones I would sell.
Okay.
And because people could bundle stuff up as with their order, and that gives me a bit more inflow. And plus, I'm always using top loaders anyway for myself, so either or, it's a win-win. Obviously, you got your case. I talked to Pokémon and Alan, so both of them had So I talked to Pokémon about what sort of case could I get. He was selling one, and he goes, "If you're thinking of doing this long term, just honestly go for the best, because there's no point in you can obviously do that step up. You can go from your lower tier, like you see those in classrooms, the felt boards that people would use, the the pin boards, whatever you call them, and then you've got like I got it off on eBay. It was like TFF Supplies, I think it was, and I decided, you know what, I want to do this long term. Even though I've never done it before, I feel like I just there's something about it that drives me to want to do it anyway. So I just went with the ear option. Even put on that, I put LEDs on it just to spice it up. Then we got what was it? Labels, stickers. Which, funny enough, the cheap ones I bought didn't have sticky backs on them. So luckily enough, when I was at the event, one of my friends, Card Shack, lent me a load of them, and I was like, this is probably why it's good to have friends here. Do you know what I mean? People that are willing to help out. What else? Obviously, you got your tablecloth, to put over whatever table. Your runner, I got that on Temu. You can get a lot of stuff surprisingly on Temu in terms of like your lower end stuff.
Yeah.
Like even stickers for kids, and I bought some ETH baby packs, like the family packs, and all of them were given out in half an hour. And then I started giving out actual packs, and I was like, maybe I should stop doing this because I'm breaking in my profit margin here. I'd seen 3 lads with Charizard, jumpers, and I had Inferno X, and I had 1 baby ETH pack, and I was about to give them it. I goes, oh, there's 3 of them, and then I just said, I'll give them all 3 one. And then one of them actually pulled an ultra rare Heracross, and I was like, oh, you may buy something here in my head. Oh, I'm only joking. But.
Yeah, no, but giving away like doing those kind of things in your first few shows, it's just building up, credibility and a good reputation for yourself. So you might have taken a bit of a hit on money. But
I'm not so, I'm just, it's all an act. Like in a few shows, you'll see me going, I want, that's 60% on that,
This is your chance for free advertising. Take it and be nice.
Oh, I mean, come to the table. We have a nice chat.
Give me 1 second. I think Jimmy is permanently gone. No, he's still there.
He's still there.
I was gonna boot him off. Let me see if I can. I think he's just listening. You.
Oh wait, I can hear him.
Wait, we can hear you. Oh, Jimmy! Wait, I think you're good. I think you're good, Jimmy.
I'm great now. He's done.
Do you want to come in? I think you're.
Come on.
I think he sounds. He sounds good. He sounds good. Let's try get him in.
Ooh, drum roll. Drum roll in the chat. Slow claps.
5-second test, or I boot you back out. Right. Let's hear you.
Hey.
Oh, you did it!
Yeah, well, we always think I do it.
Write down the exact settings you have, laminate it, and make sure it's the exact same. Okay, they can't hear you. Okay.
I think you unmuted them, didn't you? That's what it was.
No, he's not.
I'm watching now. As soon as you unmute me, it'll
he's not.
It'll bring it all back.
I don't have him muted on my end.
Oh no!
See, I'm telling you, it's never a quick fix.
Hang on. No, this is going to be something on my end. Jimmy, talk again there.
Testy.
Yeah, no,
You're fine.
Can hear him now. Oh, we can hear him. We got him.
Ah, yeah, me. Hey.
Ole.
We got to make sure we give the IT support guys a tip at the end of this.
That's it.
It's literally the same setup I had at the start.
Well, don't touch it ever again. Just stay in the podcast forever. Don't touch anything. All right.
It's going nowhere.
We're back. We're back in. Sorry, I did look like I was looking down now and again. I was texting him to see if he was floating about. All right. So let's dive back in. I am conscious of time here for Conrad. All right, we're perfect. Right, we've got about 25 minutes left of Conrad. Let's keep pushing a bit more and see what we can get out of him. So, thank you for sharing kind of all the little finicky bits, because I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to think of all these little, signages and stickers and sleeves and all that good stuff. You're obviously a well-prepared person.
I'm an oddball. Like I went to 5-a-side football with towels and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, exactly. Like just every little thing. Even stomach tablets on the side of my bag and battery packs. So I'm not wise. Like,
do you know what? You're probably that kind of guy where we make fun of you, but then at the end of a night, we're like, oh my god, thank God you're here. You've got something doing, you know.
I know.
So no, we appreciate it. Right. So a couple of other questions then. You've done 2 so far. You've done the Antrim card show, and you did, what was the other one you did?
Belfast pop-up. So, by the way, I just want to say a quick thank you to Pokémon.NI for the Belfast pop-up. Give me my first opportunity, in at the deep end, really, for in terms of Northern Ireland shows. And thank you very much to Danny Tag Collects for allowing me to do Antrim. And I should be doing Antrim next month, and it's on the 7th of March. By the way, if anyone is up the north, on the 20th of this month, Pokémon.NI is doing his pop-up in Belfast. So I'm not going to be there because I'm at the Dublin Card Show, but if you're in the area, might as well.
Absolutely. I hope to get the one in the north soon. They always seem to clash with the ones in the south as well. Or there's like a day or two in between.
By the way, I wasn't paid for
that.
Yes. Continue. So yeah, which one did you do first? Sorry.
Oh, the pop-up. Sorry.
The pop-up. Was there anything when you finished the show where you were like, I wish I knew that, or I wish I didn't do that? Like anything that you learned straight after the show, or even during?
Not really. I'm being honest. It's only due to the fact that I binge watch so much vendor POV content that I've kind of, it's kind of ingrained in me.
Yeah.
That kind of way. It's maybe just it was because it was so fast paced.
Yeah.
Sometimes I didn't check condition, and that was the one thing that I would say to any new person vending, you can get swept over so easily. You don't check condition of cards.
Right.
Like in terms of like I got this Pikachu. It was like the trainer gallery, like I think it's a gold one. I can't remember what set, but it's from Sword and Shield.
Right.
And it genuinely looked like someone had like got a bit hungry and like bit the top of it off, and I didn't check it, and I got that as a trade-in. So, yeah.
Right. So take your time, essentially, and look and check the quality of the cards.
And then another thing would be I didn't have a helper that day, and that's probably what led to that. So, whenever I was at the show, there was enough people all the time that if I was talking to one person, there was always someone else there. And I'm trying to split my time, and then there's someone actively talking to me, and I'm like, I can't leave this conversation because that would be completely rude to go, wait a second, what do you want over here? That kind of way. So luckily enough, Selectables, that's another vendor up north, very lovely people. The guys who owns it, Shay's sister, happened to be on like the side of my table, and she ended up coming over to help. So it worked out so well, but without her, it would have been like a lot of people would have just moved on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And left my table, and that's one less person. And they might get the impression that that guy, he doesn't really, he didn't really acknowledge me, so I might go back to him.
So try have another person help. And
in terms of that type of show where it's hectic, like the likes of Dublin Card Show, you'd want about 5 people by the time.
Yeah, Jimmy, you can probably attest to that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have 5 for Dublin.
There you go.
Literally, at that we booked them in, like, so. Yeah, you need it. Yeah.
Hi, Jimmy, if you need a sub,
like even do for Mega Fan, like we were struggling a bit, and that was a quiet show. But yeah.
Was it just the 2 of you, Mega Fan, Jimmy?
Just the 2 of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So even at that, then 3 might have been. So yeah, if you can get the help.
3 would be handy. Yeah, 3 would have been good.
Get the help. What I was going to ask you as well is, obviously it's your first 1 or 2 shows, and I remember watching Jumpin' Jack when he done his first show. I don't think he was doing like trades or buying in cards. Did you take trades? Did you buy in cards?
Yep.
How was that for you?
It was great. Luckily, I think maybe everyone was going to the bigger tables to do their trades first, because so the show lasted from 11 to 5, sorry. By the way, the first hour, 11 to 12, was a sensory hour, which I thought, clap to that, because you don't hear too many shows doing that.
Very good.
Great idea.
It was great because you've seen people who would normally not be involved in crowds being like enjoying themselves, and it kind of puts a tear in your eye, sort of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, And then there was like a lad in a wheelchair. He's like, do you know what, lad? It's so good having all the space. So, do you know, because that Belfast show he's mad. Like, well, usually he's really crazy. It was that day as well. So it was good to have that for people, and you know, that was intended for. Luckily, no one abused it. There wasn't like, you know, people going, oh, we can get the early deals or anything. It was quite nice. But from that 12 to 5. I didn't actually take any trades into about 2:30 because no one offered me anything.
Okay.
So it was kind of, it was good and bad, you know what I mean? By that sort of stage, the crowd it wasn't, you know, thinning out rapidly or anything, but it got to a point where I could take in trades while also acknowledging other people's existence that are in front of the table. You know what I mean? So I got some nice cards from that. I could show you if you want. That's a good. I remember taking these two and I'm thinking, how the hell on my first day am I able to take these in?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Were they trades or did you buy them straight off the?
The Lucario was buy-in, and I gave the guy a good percent because I was like, you know what, this card's nice. Like you can't just go, here's 70% of that. And then the Charizard was for a Phantasmal Flames PC ETB. So it was I just gave him a straight trade, even though it was like £8 difference. I was like, glad to take it. Don't worry about it. Because funny enough, it was in like a get graded slab. It was a 9.5. And it was just the edges that were a bit rough. The centering's perfect. So I think it's going to get an Ace 10. So I said, I'm going to take a gamble on it.
Fair enough, yeah. And so had you prepared and were you fully ready and thought, I'm going to take, you know, sales, I'm going to take trade-ins, and you kind of had ready for that? Did you have a laptop, phone with you? What was your
phone? And I was using eBay pricing for, you know, that sort of stuff that was bigger.
Yeah.
I also even looked up, you know, because you don't want to be using US market because that would the price difference. Yeah. So I had like even locked it into continental Europe and locked in the filters.
Yeah.
I even had like my, you know, by the way, another thing for new vendors, make sure if you're taking in card payments, set that up. I personally use SumUp. It's very good. It only takes a small percentage, but
that's what I use.
Yeah, because it's very, you know, it's reliable. Yeah. So I put it in my head like, you're going to be taking trade-ins today. Have that ready, set up. So it was all set up. You know, the eBay, the search and also.
Fair play.
And I was even, if people wanted to see prices, I would be like, there you go. You know what I mean?
I showed them. Yeah.
Like no one really wanted to see, but I was like, if you really want to know, there's the prices. And I was
like, prove your work.
Yeah, not one person turned away, and I was surprised by that. Like, do you know whenever like I was offering them, I was like, I can give you 70%, and then I gave them a price. They're like, yeah, and I was like, I was really surprised by that, if I'm being honest, because I thought there would be a lot more people going, do you know what I mean?
What about you, Jimmy? Then is it at a point now where people kind of know what they're getting when they trade in or sell at shows, or do you still get people who are like, oh, that's not great? Like, what do you see from doing it for so long, Jimmy?
No, it's definitely getting easier. Like for instance, that Bubba Mew that we done the deal this weekend on, like we kind of opened up the market, you know, had a look at it, you know, went 75 to 80%, and then kind of boosted up a couple of percent because it's a high end card. I don't mind paying a little extra on top.
Yeah.
So I think we settled around 83%. But like all in all, it's a great trade for both of us. You know, guy came back a few times after, and I left with a great card. So you know, it was a good experience. So I think for higher end stuff, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Lower end stuff, I think 70%. A lot of people are happy enough actually taking it. I found anyway, or straight trades.
That's why I said that Lucario that I took in. Like I think I gave 75. It wasn't a lot more, but it was like I just threw it as a first offer, and he said, "Yeah." So I was like, "It's grand."
Yeah, and like you say that for attendees as well. Like, you know, people that are selling the card, you know, just because the price is said by the vendor, that's not where they're going to settle on. There is more flexibility than people think. You know, it can go up and go down. Like just depends on how good the deal goes. Yeah.
Plus, when you're taking in percentages, that's one thing I always like think about is, whenever someone's trading their card in and then you're giving them 80%, some people might think, or 70% for cash, people might think they're being hard done by, but the market can fluctuate up and it can fluctuate down. So you gotta take that into account whenever you're selling cards, that you may sell this card for 70%, but tomorrow could be worth 90% of what the 100% value was. So
yeah, absolutely. And it's happened to me recently. Like I've literally said before, I pulled in a card that I bought too soon, and it dropped I'd say it's down. It must be around 70 now. But yeah,
you want to be careful.
And I bought it for 110.
On those ascended hits right now,
Yeah.
I know you pulled tip.
Oh, this bit that's because I don't usually buy them in, but
beautiful, lad. It is beautiful.
Took that one in.
That would look great in an ace slab,
Yeah, it would. If you know anyone, would send them.
I need to get my affiliate code going,
Yeah, that's it.
And a big shout out to Alan. I know he's doing that now. So anyone from the site can send the cards up. He'll send them over across to UK, to get them done with ace. So
great service.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Just to quickly, if I can pop up there, just a quick one from Ron. Just a quick hello. He's sorry that he missed you, Conrad, but he'll catch up with the Dublin card show.
I hope not. Only joking. We're great to chat to you, Ron.
Time didn't work out today for Ron, but shout out to Ron for at least jumping into the chat. We appreciate you, man. So look at this. I'm enjoying this. It's like old man helping young man. Like Danielson from Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi.
Is this what I'm going to turn into?
I'm Johnny Lawrence.
I was going to say, Dino, you're not that old.
Listen, credit to both of you. Vending is... People have asked me before, and there's people that are saying, oh, do you vend? I will never vend. It looks...
I'll never say never.
It looks like an awful time.
Would you ever help?
I'd maybe help, but if I'm there to do content, that's going to be written off,
If I ever get you to help me, I'll just set up an autograph table, and then I'll take 50% of what's being took in.
Good God.
Well, Ron's going to do my Yu-Gi-Oh table at Dublin, so you can ask him how it goes.
The man who doesn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Jumpin' Jacks has just arrived in the podcast, guys. We'll leave it there. We won't talk anymore. Alan is here. Conrad.
I just look for Alan, by the way, whenever I see him next.
Yeah, so actually that's very kind of you, Conrad. If anybody is going to a show where Jumpin' Jacks is, his new favorite Pokemon is Rotom. So if you want to bring him any common Rotom cards, any artwork of Rotom, he'll be very, very grateful for
what you do? You rip Arcanines in front
of him. Again, I'm being conscious of time there.
I apologize again. But,
No, you're fine. Listen. I'm enjoying the chat.
You've been solid.
I could sit here and chat all night, but it only give you a headache.
Listen, we love it. We love it.
We'll have to get you on for part 2.
We'll definitely have you back for a catch up.
My fee goes up.
Definitely. So in general, how are you feeling about vending now after you've got 2 under the belt?
Lad, after the first show, I was buzzing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, I think I found my passion.
Yeah.
Because it was just, I don't know, it was a mix of oh, sorry, my phone might be a bit close to the mic.
You're good.
I'm just too popular, That's
it.
None of that.
That's all the shows.
After this, people always come back and say, "Oh, I shot to stardom after the podcast." So get ready for the paparazzi. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Milso.
Can't leave my house now. In Tyrone.
Go on. Sorry. Go ahead.
What was I saying again?
You're buzzing.
Oh, I am buzzing. No, honest to God, it was. Do you know what it was? Though I think it was connecting with people more than anything. Do you know? Because I was talking to people and they were showing me collections, and I was like, and I'm buying in cards that if I go cards, here's me at it again.
Cards.
Cards. I'm buying in cards without actually technically spending my own money, because it's it's my own sort of business money, So it's great to have my hands in these things and help people out, and even giving away to kids and all. You can't you can't put a price on that. Like it's such good like fun just seeing their faces. Like funny enough, I did give that Pikachu away to someone because it was like 15 quid, but the way it was, I was like, I can't sell this, like, the one that was
yeah.
And then I just said, here, it's a young cub, he had a Pikachu hat on, and I goes, do you like Pikachu? Is there any chance you like Pikachu? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, here you go. And if you look on his face, I was like, do you know what that makes it like?
That's what you want.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a sucker for giving away stuff. So I'll probably be in debt from vending, to be honest.
Did you get vendor FOMO from being a mega fan as a buyer?
I was like, how much do you reckon I could pay Jimmy to switch sides here? I'll actually pay him just to vend.
Is that a feeling you get? Do you ever go to a show as a customer and be like, oh, I wish I was vending? Really?
Massive
really?
Feeling. Yeah. I won't go to shows now, like purposely for that.
What? That's wild.
Breaks my heart. It does. I literally, I get in there. I'm like, oh, this looks so good. I've vended for 8 hours in a sweaty room, like, it's, I'm literally get FOMO. I'd love to set up.
Either freezing or sweating, I want to be in that like battlefield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to be there, shoulder to shoulder. Like, yeah.
I will say the one thing that would if I ever did, would tip me towards it is the cards that come across your hands. Like, right, you might not be owning them permanently forever, but like you've got that Bubble Mew there. You may look to sell that again soon, but you get to have it, you get to admire it. It's kind of yours for now. Like same with you, Conrad. The Lucario that you picked up, whatever you've got in the background, like.
Oh no, that's staying there. To be honest, I don't know why I pointed at it. It was a Grail card, so I was like, why not? It's a Ace 10. Was it a level X? It's a level X Japanese Rayquaza. There's only 3 of them in right now at the minute. So
yeah, I wouldn't.
I like that. I had it in my hands at the weekend. It's unreal to have it in person. Yeah.
Conrad, if you want to jump behind a table at the Dublin Card Show, Yana is looking for help. Just FYI.
Yeah. I charge 40 quid an hour, and that's pounds, please.
Cheap.
He just gives things away for free, Yana. He'll just give away all the artwork.
Do you know what? I probably if you need a hand, I can hop back there for an hour if you want.
There you go, Yana.
I think Aaron gave me 20 quid to jump on the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh table last year.
I'll bring my case with me, so I'll start selling my stuff on the side. It's technically a free table.
Should. They have trade tables. Why not?
Yeah. I'll buy it 70% more.
Again, we got about 20 minutes left of your time. I do want to give time to the chat to ask a couple of questions. Shout out Yana.
Absolutely beautiful binder.
That was the Yana Potato Paints and Tree Region giveaway binder, wasn't it?
Oh. I bring it to every show with me. I always like, I want to give a shout out to anyone who does like craft vending in terms of like Pokemon and stuff, because some of the stuff is so underappreciated, and I really recommend, like, I have another guy here. And sorry, I'm doing shout outs for other people on your.
No, please do. Please do. This is what's
promote yourself.
Not that part. That's a picture of me and my girlfriend, but sure.
Promoting his girlfriend.
So that there is a cross stitch, I believe, from Wrap My Stitch Up.
Yeah,
I've seen the logo.
Really nice. Him and Jerry, Damien and Jerry, they both run Wrap My Stitch Up. Really, really lovely people. I'd recommend messaging them on Instagram for a commission, 100%. And then I also got one more thing to shout out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got this yesterday from a stand called Coburn. It's Koburn. They've only started vending. They sell these slates like laser engraved.
I think they were at Irish Card Market.
They were at Irish Card Market.
Yeah, they had some nice stuff. That
was their first show, I think.
They had some lovely stuff there.
And I can't stop winning giveaways. I accidentally won their giveaway.
See, you gave away the Charizard, you're getting it back. Speaking of shout outs, sorry, I got to take the Culchi just gifted 10 memberships. Culchi, you already put in a super chat. This guy, I can't stop him. He's You're a legend, Colchi. Appreciate you.
Colchi, go Habs.
Thank you.
That's our hockey rivals.
Right. Again, we've got about 15 minutes left yet. I'm like, this is like a pressured time thing. I'm going to push 2 or 3 more questions. I have it with you. Jimmy, if you've got it as well, please feel free to jump in. You kind of already gave advice based off your first 2 shows, but if you're looking at a new person right now and they're about to vend at the next show, give them 1 or 2 pieces of give them 1 thing to do and 1 thing not to do.
All right, so this could be in all areas of life, but especially for vending, it costs absolutely nothing to be nice. Just be nice. You know, Fair. Like you're gonna get people to come back to you, and I hope it's not an act anyway. But you know, always be nice to people. Like at the end of the day, if you're doing this as a side hustle or a business, like they're your customers, and you know, just in every aspect of life, just be nice. To be honest,
couldn't agree more.
Not just on podcast.
I don't know how to describe it in the advice, but you know what I mean.
That goes for customers as well, to the vendors.
Yeah, be nice, honest to God.
Oh, it's everyone.
I haven't had a bad experience yet, but I hope not to. No.
Good, I'm sure you won't. And 1 thing not to do.
What not to do? What not to do?
Don't do what not.
What not to do?
It doesn't have to be anything bad. Is there anything you wish, like, oh, probably shouldn't have done that? Like even just a small thing.
I reckon in terms of if you're not willing to let something go from your PC, if you're a new vendor, just try and find ways around it. Like that's I don't. I'm trying to think from an outside perspective.
If you don't have anything, that's fine.
If you're not willing to sell, you know, maybe don't have it out unless it's like a showcase item. Do you know what I mean? Because you might annoy people, I guess. Like if I had my Lugia out there and then on the showcase and then I didn't have a price on it. Like there obviously can be stuff where people don't put a price on it because they're like, I'll take offers on it.
Yeah.
But if you're not willing to sell it, maybe don't have it out there because I know people get annoyed.
Fair.
Because if you have like that Rayquaza, because that's only a pop 3, someone would be like, oh my God, I've been looking at that card. I have it out there and I'm like, oh, it's not for sale. And then that's just like, get away from this lad. Like that's just annoying. I don't know, just some people's mindset, like, you know.
That's fair.
It's like that Blue Eyes. That wasn't out on the table. That was in the box. That was in the case.
Was it?
Yeah. It was just you wanted to collect. What are you collecting? You're collecting 1 from every.
I kind of wanted to do
genre, is it, or
every like sort of TCG that I like personally. Like I'm not delving into the likes of like stuff I don't touch, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Be a big nostalgia thing for me. That's another thing I collected as a child as well. But it would be more I would have played, but not really at like it would have been playing with friends in the playground. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not at any level. So I want to collect something from One Piece, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And also maybe football because I'm a big Villa fan. So
I don't mind Villa.
We don't mind Villa.
Yeah.
They're alright.
Yeah, they're okay. Okay, I've got 2 questions, Jimmy. If you have anything as well.
How about?
So YouTube. For anyone who doesn't know, Conrad does have a YouTube channel. What's the story with YouTube?
Definitely want to start putting out proper content. Sort of similar to yourself and McAllen, like put out maybe videos that aren't just pack openings, you know, something different. Maybe even a video showing like maybe this is what you should do if you're a new vendor, you know, that kind of way, like an actual maybe a play-by-play list.
Yes.
Of being like, here's maybe what you should do, even though it mightn't be, you know, it's not concrete. Also want to do like, you know, grade reveals and vendor POVs. I'm sorry, Alan Stolen, but sure, say nothing. I funny enough, I lift Alan's helper, so if Alan if he tries to corner the market, he'll not be getting lifts anymore. So, so I'm only messing. But I definitely want to break into YouTube. It's to me, it's right now. It's finding the time to get doing it in the evening, and I can't. And every time I'm home late, I can't speak. That's why the podcast is over early tonight. So because I can't speak.
And you're going to get busier as well. So
Yeah.
if you're going to start something, you really do have to make sure you're going to have the time to continue something. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, listen, vendor POVs and vendor content is booming right now. You can see how quick Alan's grown. So now is the time. And listen, I know Alan's doing, but there's not many people in Ireland that are doing it. TCG Sean does it, but there's a whole lot of space for it. So I encourage it. I'll watch it. I did put Conrad's YouTube, the link for his YouTube, down in the description. So follow and subscribe to him for when he starts kicking this off. I definitely think you should do it. Appreciate that. I'm sure Alan can attest to this in the chat. It's probably helped him grow because now people are recognizing him, going to him because of who he is.
It's brand recognition
absolutely.
At the end of the day. And even at it, it's something I want to do. So it just, it's a win-win. So.
Absolutely. Listen, we're tight for time. We are going to get Conrad back on probably in a couple of months. We'll check in and see how he's getting on. We've got about 10 minutes left. If there's any questions in the chat, please pop them in now. I think I missed a few, so get your questions in.
I hope I didn't give you a cough, Dino. Heard you cough.
No, listen.
Gone through the mic.
When I talk for too long, my throat starts to get dry. So that's when it's fine for me to.
And whenever I talk for too long, people around me get headaches.
Strider's in. When vending, would you sell new released ETBs or hold off for a few months? Like, how new is too new?
Well, to me, I can't get my hands on anything like that unless I'm, directly taken off a retailer, like a normal shop like a Toy Master or Smith's. And personally, see, some people mightn't believe this, but when I'm going into a Toy Master, if I have, let's say I've got £500, I could buy up every, ETB there. I'm buying one for myself because I want to share it. I want to make sure. This is going to sound like a PR answer, but I genuinely want other people to be able to get, their hands on packs. Like, I'm not like one of those people that be like, okay, there's 10 tech sticker collections. Let's get every single one of them out of the shop. Do you know what I mean? In saying that, though, if I was able to get, what's the word? Distribution.
Yeah.
I would probably sell on the off, but like at lower market rates. Honest to God, like as long as like the margins are there,
If you ever get distribution, let us all know.
If I ever get distribution, it's also like Dano's bought it all.
Yeah.
A lot of positive for vendor POVs. So there's definitely, get a look into the Irish market. So
by the way,
I'm fully supporting that.
Brand said something there. Go watch his vlog on Instagram. His vlog is very good.
Do watch Vlan's vlog.
Oh God. Oh.
I swear it's just Coke Zero. It's just Coke Zero.
Just a shout out to everybody that's in the Irish content creation community. All such lovely people.
Ali done a good one as well. Yeah.
No problems with anybody, They're all lovely people.
It's such a great bunch of people, isn't it?
I took the travel down and up, and that was a killer bit of travel to Dublin, on Sunday.
Yeah.
And me working yesterday morning, and I was like, that was so worth it. I'd do the travel all again. They're such lovely people, and I can't wait for Dublin now.
100%. And the thing I find is that, so for example, Kev, I can't remember his name. He's been on, Kev B. So he's been on TikTok for quite a while, as far as I know. I'm not huge on TikTok, but he just popped up his Instagram and YouTube, and within a couple of texts, I now consider him a friend. And he's, it's mad how quick you can just, we're friends now. It's just, it's such a good space, such a good space.
I was chatting to him there Sunday for a little bit, and he's such a nice lad. Hopefully he gets all good health wise, because I know he has his wee thing, but he's such a sound lad.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope he's going. I don't know if Kev, if you're in, but hopefully you're at the Dublin Card Show. I'd love to meet you there. We've got time for maybe one or two more questions. One of them being, Conrad, what's your Supermax order?
Here. I seen the name, but I knew it was AB saying that. Supermax. See, this could be, this could be considered rough. Papa John's, they're a part of Supermax in Navan, and I used to get Papa John's pizza, so it was always like a pepperoni type pizza in Navan. I used to go visit me great uncle. So
I'm from Navan, so we'll talk about that later.
oh, are you?
Yeah, born and bred.
You and Pierce Brosnan, Jesus, isn't it Pierce Brosnan? Isn't
Me, Pierce Brosnan, Hector, and Tommy Tiernan.
In that order of popularity.
That's it. Yeah, that's the quartet that everybody knows.
That's it.
I don't know if we've got many other questions. Let me see. 5 minutes if anybody else wants to throw in a quick question. Boom, having a quick look in the chat. United are losing. What?
Yeah. Why'd you do that to me?
They're not losing. Stop. That's Robbo. Get out of the
Darren,
chat.
is it?
No, it's Robbo. Go back. Go to work. You're supposed to be in work. You're going to get absolutely roasted. Listen, you have to tell us this burger story really quick.
Oh, here, no.
You have to tell us this burger story. Deli Bird asked me in advance multiple times, what's the burger story?
It might.
What? Killed him?
This is fake. He's faking it. He doesn't want to tell us the story.
That's it. I'm trying to allude the story. It's just that I get a McChicken sandwich and I get double sauce on it. So it's a lot of white sauce around my mouth and all. As you can imagine, it looks a bit dodgy. So yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he asked me to write a signature, like I'm doing an autograph in his binder. So I just wrote, get me a McChicken sandwich with extra sauce. And he goes, extra sauce.
I did see that. Thoughts on Villa fumbling the top four?
These are not vendor related questions. Next.
If a young child comes up and asks if you sell any football cards of Aston Villa, and they say, why are Villa not in the top four at the end of the season, what are you going to say?
I'm going to give away a pack to someone right in front of him.
You just blame Michael Carrick. Don't worry about it. Right. Look, here's my best friend who AR9 collects on Instagram, talking about the community. He says, you're bang on the money, brand. People in this community treat me like they know me for 20 years. Right, just because he's my friend. But he doesn't even, his face isn't even in content. And people meet him at shows, and people are now recognizing him at shows. Senpai recognized him. Jimmy, you recognized him before he even had his Instagram page.
It's the excellent camera work, that's what it is.
That he was the cameraman for my latest video, so credit to him for that as well.
Yeah.
Here's one more question we'll take. We're at 56. Conrad, to you, what would be your I made it moment as a vendor?
I don't think it was one moment. I think it was the full day. Just I think it was from the start to the finish. It was just all these different moments during the day, and I was like, I have an itch for this now already. And I was like, I wasn't even finished the day. I was like 2 o'clock, and I was like, yes, it's not done yet.
So you wanted to keep going, like just
yeah. Maybe to be honest, if you want to pick out one specific moment, maybe it might have been taking a picture. It was like, this is like a rite of passage or something here. I don't know. I can't really. There's not one moment really, to be honest. It was just.
Mine was signed in Culchie's binder.
That's yeah.
That's how you know you've made it.
I was going down the elevator and I like to the car park, and I just seen him there, and he goes, "Here, sign this." Good thing I said the paparazzi caught me leaving.
Culchie's famous binder. I love it. We'll take one more question there. Jumping Jack. Plans for growing the vending table. Sealed or singles, Pokemon and OP?
Well, and the plans. For me anyway, it's just probably taking a lot. Like do more trades with singles and try get more mid to high end and then keep building on the lower end for every bit of budget really. Also want to try get more Japanese sealed. So I don't really have the capital right now to like completely have 5 boxes of every Japanese sealed in the last year. You know what I mean? But I definitely just want to grow it out, and I do want to break my way into One Piece. I've been starting to collect One Piece a lot. Probably the worst timing. Honest to God, I'm the worst timing for everything, because I started collecting Pokemon, started buying Pokemon singles whenever it was like the height. Started buying one-piece singles when it's the height. You know, I'm the worst person for it, honestly. Like, but I guess I'm part of the problem, to be honest. But I definitely want to, for the future anyway, I want to do more shows down south because I want to meet all you guys and be involved in the community. It's, to me, at the end of the day, if I make money, fine. But having a good day and good crack and all, like, that's, you can't beat that. You can't beat it.
That answers another question there. By the way, I'm going to keep asking questions till you stop me, okay?
Oh, no, keep going, because until I get a text saying, yeah, shut up, you know.
Perfect. Just so what you just said, by the way, Jan has corrected her question. She said vend, but to show, are you going to bend down south?
Oh, yes.
The chat had a good time with that. So you do plan on vending down south?
I do indeed.
Yeah.
That was from the beginning. It wasn't even like we'll try it up north and maybe we'll see what happens. It was always the plan was do both. As I said, I'm from the north and south, so you know a bit of both of the blood in me.
Well, I think maybe Jimmy or other people can tell you to good luck with the pricing.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's the biggest issue. And I was thinking, do I put 2 prices on per card? But then a week later, if I do another show, the market's completely tilted, and that would probably be the biggest issue in terms of doing that.
So we had someone on before. We spoke with someone before, right, who talked about just having like a converter ready.
Yeah, it was Ryan had it open. Yeah. YouTuber.
Yes.
And it worked for him.
That's something you could consider maybe. Instead of repricing everything, is just maybe have your pounds and then just have a converter on a laptop or on your phone ready.
See, I was thinking having like a laminated sheet saying all prices are in pounds will transfer over, but then I'm thinking, do I do that? You know, like maybe stick it on the table saying all sticker prices in pounds, not.
Then you're worried about people not stopping at the table at all.
Yeah, but like let's say if there's people hounding the table and they're looking from the side and they see these prices and they think, Jesus, that's only €6, but it's actually £6. And then when I try to explain to them, and I'll just have to overdo, I maybe have to keep it behind me. I don't know. So it's its own problem.
That's one thing I actually noticed at the Megafan, and I said it to a few people, because this was the first time I had backing shelves, and I was like, it's okay, lads, you can look up. There's more stock here. It's like if for some reason people just go to a table and their eyes down. They don't want to make eye contact. Yeah. I'm
the opposite. I always look at the shelves behind first.
Yeah.
I always want to see what boxes you have before I look at your singles. Always.
No, it was grand. Like we talked to a few people and then they were like, "Oh yeah, you have that. Oh, brilliant." Yeah.
Question there from Delhi Bird to all the lads. What's your favorite grade and company graded cards to get? Look at this guy's ripping packs. What are you ripping?
I'm looking at him.
I'm afraid of me ma coming in and telling me to shut up.
What is it? What are you ripping?
Silver Tempest.
Oh, getting that Lugia back.
Ooh.
Could you imagine I get it back that way?
Getting that Lugia back.
Oh, that was the wrong pack trick.
Like me with the Red Flash the weekend.
So, I know myself, I like using Ace because I just love their labels, to be honest. It's not about value to me, it's just the Ace labels of class.
So, Ace for Conrad. Jimmy?
PSA for me. And then, like we were saying the last time, Tag, I'd love to get my hands on some of them. Yeah,
Tag looks good.
But I don't know. We'll have to see, we get on the future. It all depends as well, on if we're going to get someone who's going to be able to send off to Tag. So I don't know.
I have nothing. I'm not ripping anything.
For the moment, Ace does look good, but
you have a lost origin.
PSA for me.
No, I don't.
You do. So do I, to be fair.
I like Beckett. I'd like them even more if they dropped the 0.5 grade. Tag looks cool as well. I would be willing to try Ace. PSA. Really, right now I don't have a specific favorite. Over the next year when I get some when I get something out for grading, I'll see. But right now I'm not. I've nothing to rip. The chat's losing their minds here. I've nothing to rip. None of that is rippable.
Are you sure?
Oh, that lost origin ATB is rippable.
I do have a Lost Origin 3-pack blister. No.
No, yeah.
No.
I'm looking for a few.
No. Dina ripping Inferno
I
X.
just need to replenish my binders.
I am not ripping. I've nothing to rip. Oh, look at that. See, I'm not going to beat that. I'm not going to beat that. I'll show off my last hit. I did pull that after the Irish card market back at Andrew's house. Japanese.
That's nice.
That's my latest hit. That was off camera.
The silence. I can hear it. I can feel it.
Oh, Jimmy, for a second I thought you pulled a banger there.
I thought it was.
The thoughts of a Beckett Black Label are what get me. Yeah, same. Imagine hitting that.
Beckett Black now would be nice, yeah.
Shout out for Newcastle beating Spurs. Yep, we'll take that shout out. Jesus God. Cash flow is an absolute nightmare if you're starting from a lower budget. Yeah, Conrad was talking about at the start and what he kind of went through to offloading Lugias and all sorts and putting things in from the PC to try and start off on the strongest foot possible. So,
Sword and
I
Shield
did
was
see
never
somebody. I did see somebody doing a starting a Pokemon business for £60, and I thought immediately of Alan.
That's I don't know.
stolen.
Yeah, the £100 was crazy.
Making me want to rip something. I really have nothing. I could rip into the giveaway.
I wish I didn't bring down.
I could rip into the giveaway.
Bring down the boxes.
No, I've nothing. No. We don't rip anything. Jimmy is the Mega Gengar deck for sale.
It is. Yeah.
It is. There you go, Gary. Reach out.
At Dublin.
Oh. There was.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Dino's nice and out for both of us.
Boy. My wife just gave me some packs to rip.
She's the best.
Right, I'm gonna rip all these packs. Will I start with sweet and sour or Maine? Now, are you happy? Yeah, put that back in the kitchen. I'll make you no more dinners. Go on, go. I got a couple of people got a brand. I was about to say rip it. Shout out to Conrad, who is supposed to be getting off right now and is still.
It's still chilling.
By the way, just as one last thing before I get yelled at, I'm doing a giveaway, and on my thing tomorrow. And if you put beyond the packs in your giveaway, you get an extra 2 entries for these.
Look at this. Where are you doing? What's the giveaway? Where are we doing the giveaway?
On Instagram. So it's a triple blister Twilight and 5 random Japanese artworks.
So, giveaway tomorrow on Conrad.Cards Instagram page. All you got to do is comment and say beyond the packs.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're out here doing God's work, influencing giveaways. We love to see it.
It was supposed to be done on January 1st, but we say no.
It's all right. Doing things like that on the podcast is where you're supposed to do it. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you can't talk anymore. I think you're out of packs. Will we call it here for a night? Yeah, happy enough.
I'm happy.
Conrad, we will definitely get you back on. We'll maybe give it like 6-7 months. Let your vendor journey take off, rocket to the moon, and come back and tell us how it's been. And we're looking forward to it. Jimmy, thank you for coming on and off and then back on. Appreciate it.
for parts. Yeah.
Thank you, of course, to everybody in the chat for the super chats, for the questions, for the conversations. Conrad, make sure you watch this stream back. There's a lot of conversation on there that you're gonna want to watch back. So make sure you watch this back. You got roasted quite a bit too. So guys, big shout out to Conrad. Can we get a round of applause in the chat for Conrad? Stellar guest. It's definitely been eye-opening. Anyone who's thinking of ending this year or is close to it, if you're only joining in now, great episode to watch. Let's get a round of applause in the chat for Conrad. Conrad, been a pleasure. When are you vending next? Can you whisper that into the chat?
7th of March. 7th of March in Antrim Card Club.
7th of March at the Antrim Card Club. But I will see you in person at the Dublin Card Show on the 28th of February, right?
Hope not.
Get that hit button.
We gotta wait for something. Something's happening here.
Ah, yes, there it is. I was waiting for it.
I'll have more stickers with me, so you can grab some stickers off me.
We made it onto the suitcase.
Guys, thank you all for coming in. Conrad, pleasure. Jimmy,